Now, if you've been tuning into some media this week, you'd be forgiven for thinking that the world is on the brink of war. Pundits are pushing their side's message, whether that means ignoring the rise of fascists in Ukraine or cheering on calls to boycott the Para-Winter Olympic Games. RT's Gani Chichkan has been keeping up with what's been said.
The U.S. State Department has sent out these bullet points to the media titled Putin's 10 false claims about Ukraine, just in case some journalists decide to give Russia the benefit of the doubt. So according to the U.S. State Department, Russians have absolutely nothing to worry about in Ukraine. The media should forget and ignore how instrumental far-right nationalists were in bringing violence to Maidan protests, in attacking government buildings, and eventually helping the current government come to power. One of the first things they did, they tried to ban the Russian language. These are groups that glorify individuals who in the past collaborated with the Nazi and slaughtered Russians. The media here have downplayed their role at Maidan, but they're not going anywhere. As harsh and threatening as Western officials are in their statements against Russia, it seems the media are taking the extra step.
The latest headlines. Foreign dignitaries boycott the Sochi Paralympic Games in protest over Ukraine, and the Ukrainian team might soon follow suit.
Well, that was a little premature. But still, channels held on to the boycott headline for a while. When the mainstream media invite this man to give his expertise on Russia and never challenge him on his own actions 6 years ago, you know where they stand in their position toward Russia. Mikhail Saakashvili, who launched a full-blown attack on the Republic of South Ossetia, killing scores of innocent people, and international investigations confirmed that he did it before Russia intervened. That man is allowed to sit there unchallenged and moralize about Russia's actions. Now, here are my questions that I would very much like to hear in the mainstream media, and I don't. And there's probably a reason for that, too. The EU association agreement that sparked Maidan, aside from the fact that it offered disastrous terms for the Ukrainian economy, why did it have to force Ukraine to decide between Russia and the EU? Why did the EU reject Russia's offer of a tripartite, a three-way arrangement that would allow Ukraine to sustain ties with Russia? Why did that supposedly trade agreement have to include a clause about military integration? Knowing how divided the country is, why did the West need to pit the people of Ukraine against each other like that? In Washington, I'm Gani Chichkan, RT.